Good evening, everyone. Hope that you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good, having a fantastic one out there. As always, I appreciate you all stopping on in and joining me here for today. We are listening to a little bit more from Johannsson. We're going to listen to this other track here off of the original soundtrack for Arrival, which is going to be First Encounter, which I can only imagine is relating to the first encounter between the humans and aliens in the movie. I can only imagine. That's my first guess, just based off the title. We're listening to this because this is suggested and sponsored by Yerke Fleur. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Thank you so much for the support as well. I truly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Will this be something of a calm meeting? Will this be something of a little bit more tension? There's only one way to find out. A little tense. It's a cool way the strings came in there. So dramatic with all the space as well. Oh, jeez. That kind of scared me a little bit. Wow. It's calm, but absolutely intense. I'm sorry. Jeez. It's accented by that deep bass note. Never know when it's going to come back. It's going to jump out of nowhere. That is incredibly intense. I love how the intensity, I would say, mostly stems from the pauses, the space in the music, with just the gentle picking. Bum, bum, bum. It creates such an apprehension. I'm not speaking for you, but that like can cause sweat profusely just dripping down your head. You feel your armpits because you're just waiting with bated breath for the next time that monstrous titanous throng of music warps its way in and just looms over you like some, like I'm looking at the album cover and I've seen the trailer for the movie, like just this giant, unexplainable thing. And the track walks this uncanny valley in such a great way. I like a lot how within the spaces of the music, you can hear, it's not constant, but you hear these little effects, these little skitterings in the cosmos. You hear, these little extra sounds that happen in the way in the distant that draw you in like a moth to flame, and then before you know it, like it just comes at you. And I love how intense that is, but also the way that the tension is built, because it's not like those bigger moments, those dramatic sweeps come in some predictable manner. No, they come in when they want to come in. So there's no way of even knowing when the next one's going to come. It's not like you can sit there and count out the pattern and kind of figure it out ahead of time. At least on the first listen, obviously after many listens you will know, but like there's no way on first contact and first encounter that you're going to know just how to proceed. And perhaps that air of, what's that P word I want to use? Not precipitation, obviously, but like apprehension. What's that P word that kind of sounds the same, but not apprehension? But I'm sorry, it means apprehension basically. Put that cautious, there's a word I want to use, but I can't, it's not coming to mind. But there's that air of caution that is tense in the music and in the listening experience, more than likely also very much reflected in this first encounter between human and alien. And that tense, what are they here for? What's going to happen? How do we communicate? And et cetera from there. So I really like how the music perfectly captures that. In the quieter moments, the approach, perhaps some sort of parlay or back and forth, and then back to tense apprehension. I think that the music captures that absolutely brilliant in this particular track. And it says here, I know it's instrumental, but I do have the lyric page up just in case there's lyrics. And it says that this selection underscores Luis and Ian as they have their first meeting with the aliens. Perhaps, while I'm not going to play the whole scene and barely snippets of it, perhaps we can find a little bit of that here, just to hear how the music really comes together with the scene. Let's see. I'm pulling it up right now in case it comes out. It's loading. Always takes a little bit. Sorry, it came out really loud. Is the scene flipped or is it supposed to be upside down? They're meeting. Listen to the tension. Barely even seen. Like I said, I don't want to play too much because I don't get copyright issues, especially with visuals and movies. But I love how you can see the tension just being built in that scene. The music perfectly underscores it, and while not literally like a jump scare, like the music does act as that release, and it's a big theatric release when it does happen there. That was really good, and a great use of how to create a great stress in music with just space and breathing room in there. It's a good lesson. It's and simple in some capacity, and also I forgot to mention another thing. Okay, so when the comes out, right? The notes, the chords in there sound very like Middle Eastern to me. Like it sounds like, I don't know, like the chord itself sounds like a chord that I hear in a lot of like Middle Eastern music, which I think is also kind of interesting. And obviously it's not the same, but it reminds me a little bit of like some of the music from Dune in some ways as well. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought, of course, in the comments down below. Your Floor, thank you so much for the suggestion. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.